Indeed, the longest day for today ended in a victory of Bella Hotanashvili, who played with white pieces, gained the advantage from the very beginning, got the extra pawn, and then she managed that she would keep the queen alive. And after some of the trades, she got into the end game where she totally dominated. A little bit inaccuracy, but there was not so dramatic for her. She was low on time, and then when she got the time increment on the clock, then she totally outplayed her opponent in the end game and slowly won the game. We had another decisive result today as well, where Gunay Mamadzada stopped Dinara Wagner leading the tournament.
Dinara's first loss in the tournament.
Indeed.
Gunay, again, extremely impressive games so far. Katy, we have only two players who haven't suffered losses until now, and they both played today.
Yes, that's right. You can take a look at the results of today and summarize it all. A lot of draws. We have 4 draws, 2 decisive results. Today was a day for white pieces, as we mentioned. Gunay Mamadzada stopped Dinara Wagner being a sole leader of the tournament. The game was very impressive. Dinara suffered terrible position, the obstacle color bishop endgame, where she could not manage to get the king into the game, and that was pretty much it for her. We had a lot of draws today, as I mentioned earlier. Olivia Kilbasa and Bibisara Asalbaeva played very interesting Sicilian defense position, and at some point they agreed on a draw because the time was going down on the clock, and they both decided that it was right time to stop the game. Katerina Lachno and Alexandra Kostyuk was the game that ended the first 10 minutes, I believe. They ended so fast, they repeated the position, agreed on a draw, and now they are both in very good position, as their direct opponent, Alexandra Gorytkinen, just lost the game. Polina Shuvalova, Nana Zagnidze was a draw. And Alec, what's the current situation standing after 9 rounds?
Well, now we are back to joint lead. We have 3 players sharing the first place. Dinara Wagner, who although lost today, she is still shared first. She was caught up by Tan Zhongyi and Harika Dronovali.
It is quite hard to predict who's gonna win this Grand Prix, and 15,000 euro first prize. We have total prize fund 80,000 euro. But what's more important, this is the last leg of the Grand Prix. We're gonna have the accumulated points as well, and the prizes, which is 20,000 for the first place. But the most important at this competition is the 2 seats at the candidates tournament, and we have 3 participants at this tournament who are fighting for those 2 seats. We're gonna see all the actions in the last days. Now we still don't know who is the favorite of the tournament, who's gonna qualify to the candidates tournament. You guys, you don't want to miss the last round. Tomorrow we will come back at 3 p.m. local time with the round 10, and maybe we can see some changes, and we might have something to predict for the last round. So thank you so much, Alec.
Thank you, Katy.